King and Queen's visit to Birmingham was, of course, a very important date in the Midlands, of which thousands at the British Industries Fair had taken due note. But first we must start at Longbridge, where after spending the night in the Royal train, their Majesties alight for an inspection of the Austin Shadow Aircraft Factory. A charming little presentation and curtsy precedes the more serious business. Conducted by Lord Austin, the King shows a knowledgeable interest in every stage of the construction of the Fairey battle bombers in which the factory specializes. Mr. Chamberlain is also, you may be sure, an interested party. Then comes the visit to Birmingham itself. From the round of engagements in the city, we select the tour of the new Centre Hospital. The Queen, who is wearing a wide halo-type hat, gives her name to the hospital, which is one of the most commodious and modern in the country. She talks to a number of patients, and then with the King is shown over the medical school, where some remarkable exhibits are on view. But of course the prime object of the visit to Birmingham is for the King to see the British Industries Fair. This is reserved for the afternoon, and accompanied by Lord Dudley, he spends an hour at Castle Bromwich, marvelling at the enormous display of exhibits laid out in the huge hall. As the camera pans, you can judge for yourself the variety and profusion of the products of British industry. The King's first call is at stand A411, where he sees a demonstration of spinning an aluminium kettle on the lathe, rather like the old craft of the potter. He passes through the gas section, where kitchen ranges make an impressive showing, and then comes to a very modern air raid shelter which draws his attention. Within the shelter, as you see it, is an interior room which the makers claim is absolutely direct hit proof, provided that the shelter is covered with 20 feet of alternate concrete and earth. Sir John Anderson, please note. When the King leaves the exhibition, he rejoins the Queen, and they drive away to the cheers of thousands of Midlanders.